Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? You already know what it is, man. We back again, man. Thursday banger game, man. We back again for the Thursday banger, and I got one for y'all. That's a lot. I keep one. That's a lot, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We can continue putting out this good content. I'm gonna continue making sure I make great bangers for my people, man, for they can hear these stories about how crazy prison is in Virginia, man. I'm gonna keep making sure I do my job by y'all doing all the right things, man. As long as y'all can keep promising me what? Y'all gonna stay y'all ass out the way. Y'all already know the count, man. That's all I need y'all to do, man. It's an easy request. You wanna go to jail or you wanna go home, man? Which one you want, man? Like, jail is not an option. Leaving your family is not an option, man. Like, leaving your freedom is not really an option, man. Nothing out there of getting money the fast criminal way is worth your freedom, man. It's not, man. Like, your freedom is worth more than everything that you can make hustling, scamming, whatever you want to think of. Your freedom is worth more than that, man. Trust me when I tell you that, man. I missed all of my 20s, y'all. I missed all of my 20s. I can't get that time back. I was out there making the wrong decisions and I risked my damn freedom, man. Think about it before y'all make the wrong move, man. Y'all must goddamn make the right move for y'all to stay out the way, man. It's important, man. Your family means more. Period, man. Just stay out the way for me, man. That's it, man. That's all I need y'all to do. But y'all already know what it is, y'all. We back for the Thursday banger, man. I need everybody to share me out, man. Let's get the word around as much as we can, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, but sharing is the key. Turn this one up for me, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But it's time for business, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. It's time for business. And the story I got for y'all today is called Tattoo Man. Yeah, man. Crazy situation, man, right here, y'all. Want to share with y'all, man. Like, y'all got to understand, like, people in prison, man, that do tattoos, kind of like, they have a, like, that's major in prison. You got to understand, like, a bunch of dudes, nothing else to do, locked up, away from their family. Everybody wants tattoos, man. If y'all notice, everybody that comes home from prison, they are all inked up. I know y'all notice that, man. Everybody gets inked up while they're in prison, man. It's just a thing to do. It's just something to pass the time. It's something to make your body look a little bit better, or whatever the case is. Why dudes choose, get your kids, family, mother, people like that on your body. People choose to do these things, man. And a tattoo man takes advantage of that in a good way, not in a bad way. He takes advantage of that in a good way because it's actually a market for that, man. Like, it's kind of like the package. Like, I have witnessed tattoo men make a lot of money from doing tattoos, especially if you're good, man. I remember I was on Susses, man. It was a dude, a Mexican dude, man. He was the best, man. Like, you used to have to send your money to him, man, and like and 229 in his pod and hope you don't get caught. And he would do back pieces, chest pieces, arms, sleeves. Everything was official, man. Like, you run across dudes like that, like, all through the prisons. There's always somebody that's nice with tattoos, man. Like, y'all know how somebody try to get a police to bring drugs, and sometimes you have dudes like trying to get police to bring in tattoo material, man, because the tattoos make money. The tattoos make money. You're not gonna go to the hole for a long time. You're not gonna get transferred off the compound, stuff like that. Now the police will start figuring out sometimes what's going on, and sometimes the tattoo man will get hot just like the drug man. But for the most part, it's not really the same equivalence. You know what I mean? The tattoo man is there to do tattoos, man. That's what they do, man. And I have ran across so many dudes that do tattoos in there, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna take y'all to 2016. It's 2016 on this story right here, y'all. We are on Greensville right here for this story right here, man. And I'm in the go home block, man. Y'all already know when I get down to 16, 17, when I'm talking about stories like that, that's go home block. that is the go home block where I was at on Greensville, man. Y'all know they got rid of me. They transferred me from Lawrenceville, which was petty. I seen a million niggas go home from Lawrenceville. Man, they gonna wait till I got a year left and send me to Greensville, which was petty. But for the most part, it was a blessing in disguise. It got me away from all the crazy shenanigans and all this stuff I was doing on Lawrenceville still. And it was a blessing, man. So I took it in, pause, and I just went with it, man. You know what I mean? I went with it, and I was like, I'm in a new camp. I get there, I see what's going on. It's so much crazy. You would think I'm in regular prison again. Like this to go home block, but there's so much stuff to go on. So for the most part, y'all already know what I'm in there doing. I'm in there working out, I'm trying to get my body right. I'm talking to my wife every night, and I'm cooling. You know what I mean? When I got there, I had like a year and 4 months left, a year and 3 months. Maybe a year and 2 months or something like that. Either way, it was down to a damn year. And that's how I was counting it. So I was on laid back mode for the most part, man. I had a few roommates. I was going through all type of stuff, different roommates. Like it was just like crazy, you know what I mean? But for the most part, like I told y'all, man, I had that year left and I'm just cooling, man. Like I was on cruise control in that joint. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was in super cruise control. It felt so different and so crazy to finally be the dude that's about to go home. Through my 16-year journey, I have seen so many people go home right before my eyes. Like, as soon as I got to prison, I seen my homeboy go home in 2004. As soon as I got to Sussex too, he was going home the following year. Like, I seen so many people go home, man. Like, it used to be like a crazy feeling I'll get, man. Like, damn, I wish it was me type of feeling. You know what I mean? But like, to finally be able to have a year, like that feeling felt different. Like I was the one that, like, bro, about to go home. Yeah. That's the rumor. Yeah, I'm about to go home because it was really time for me to about to go home. So with all that going on, like, you know what I mean? The block is wild. I done witnessed a bunch of wild stuff in there already. They got the predators working in there. You know what I mean? There's a few old heads in there. I told y'all the block is kind of mixed up. It's like 50% of dudes that's going home in this block I was in, and it's another 50% of just regular people. Old heads is trying to make parole. Gang members this day, they got mixed up into that block. Now they in the block, and you got dudes that know certain of the old heads, and they get their homeboys moved in there because you can't be in there unless somebody kind of like co-sign you and the sergeant rock with you. And you go back to my stories, I ended up getting in there because I got into it with my roommate when I was in the intake pod next door. So I'm thinking the lady gonna move me to another cell. She moved me to the pod next door. She probably looked at my time. So it was like they had like an honor pod / go home pod situation going on. Well, Maniac still running around though. Maniac still was running around. So I ain't tripping on that, man. Like I say, I'm short. I'm doing my bid. I'm staying out the way. Y'all ain't know the count. But I can remember being in the block, man, and out of nowhere, boom, you see somebody moving in the block. Now, dudes used to always kind of move in the block, but just because you're moving in the block don't mean you're gonna stay in the block. Like I say, let's say if somebody they need space and somebody come out the hole and he gotta come into our block, they'll let him come into the block. But when that Monday, Tuesday roll around, he's gonna go somewhere else. It depends. Now, if you know somebody in there that got a little clout, little power, they might can holler at the sergeant and be like, look, I'm gonna see if they keep you over here. Boom, boom. Dudes make plays like that. That's how I end up staying over there. So I see this white dude coming in the block, you know what I mean? White dude probably was like a little taller than me, you know what I mean? He wasn't really too slim, you know what I mean? He had tattoos on his face, you know what I mean? I could see his sleeve, he had tattoos on his arms. He was inked up all over the damn place. And when he moved into the block, I could see how the Crips that was in the block kind of like they whole stance had kind of changed up. Like they were like, they seen him come in the block. So I'm thinking bro was already on his compact, you know what I mean? But Greensville is so big. Greensville is a big prison, y'all. It's a real big prison. Like I told y'all, I can't even remember which one I was in. You know what I mean? All I know is this, for the people that have been to Greensville that might know, that have been wondering. I got moved to where the intake block was at first. You know what I mean? Next door to that was that go home / honor pod / maniacs pod. That's the pod they moved me into, and I never went nowhere else from there. I want to say that was S1. I don't know. It's one of them jumps, but it's so big. They got S1, S2, and S3. Each S has their own setup. They have their own yard. They have 3 buildings on each S. It's 3 buildings. They got their own yard. They got their own medical. They got their own commissary. They got all that shit. Like, you don't have to go nowhere except in that little square of stuff you got to walk around because everybody's connected. You know what I mean? We had 3 buildings. On S2, they got 3 buildings. On S3, they got 3 buildings. So, like, Greensville is huge. But if you're not on nobody S, like, side, you're not going to see none of the other people. Like, you only see who was on your side. So that's why I didn't really know a lot of people. So I see how the Crips kind of like, they kind of looking like, you know what I mean? I see how they get to talking, you know what I mean? I'm working out, but I'm watching somebody come in the pod. And I see like how the Crips just get up and they start talking. They went and start having like a little meeting. There's 3 of them in the block, 3 Crips in the block. You know what I mean? So they go have like a little meeting. They talking. White dude move in. They move white dude all the way in the cell in the back corner, all the way in the back corner, the last cell, which was a good cell. You know what I mean? But he's in the back corner by the window. Bro, take his stuff back there. You know what I mean? He move in. I ain't see no white dudes. We had a few white dudes in there. I ain't see no white dudes go run and holler at him. I ain't see nothing. Like, he just dolo. He went back there, he put his stuff up. I seen the Crips tighten up. Next thing you know, you seen the Crips pull up. You know what I mean? They back there talking to him. You know what I mean? They back there talking to him. So now I see the white dude kind of come out. You know what I mean? When I see like how he come out, like he kind of had like, he was like slightly act black. But still though, he just came out like he wasn't scared. You know what I mean? There's 3 black dudes right there. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying every white dude has to be scared. But still though, like, you know, like 3-on-1 is wild in prison. You know what I mean? So like, he come out. You know what I mean? He like, so they talking to him. You know what I mean? So he like, yo, that shit ain't true, bro. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. You know what I mean? That shit ain't true. So as he talking, the old head nigga Doc, you know what I mean? I told y'all the stories. Doc is the dude that was in the block that has the class that be, you know what I mean? He had major clout on that block. I ain't even gonna lie, he had major clout on that block. And me and him shared the phone. We used to be in the phone line together. And so he see kind of like, all us was in the pod. He see the commotion. He see how the Crips push and all that. So when he see me, he like, yo, hey Weezy, you don't know the white boy. I'm like, who the hell is the white boy? He was like, he from Norfolk. I'm like, he from Norfolk? He like, yeah, he from Norfolk. I'm like, I don't know him. Like, I was on Lawrenceville and Sussex too. You know what I mean? I don't know everybody from Norfolk. It's gonna be impossible. I'm from Norfolk, but it's impossible to know every damn body. So I didn't know him. You know what I mean? He probably like, I was in my early 30s. You know what I mean? He was like in his 20s. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like. So they back there arguing. You know what I mean? So he like, yeah, nah, hell no. Hell no, that shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. Now, I don't know what they got going on, but that's all you hear him saying. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. Nah, y'all got it effed up. Y'all got it effed up. He was like, all right, well, look, what's up? What y'all gonna do then? Because look, y'all can't, all 3 of y'all can't violate me. I ain't being violated. I'll rumble any one of y'all. So I'm like, damn now. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? I wasn't surprised to see a white male like going this hard. You know what I mean? Like, it happens in there. Like you got white males in there that go hard. Like everybody that's white that's not being preyed on. But the ones that's weak and don't know what's going on, those are the ones. But this particular white dude, like he snappy. You know what I mean? He real snappy with it. So he going at it with the Crips. So goddamn niggas like, yo, I'll rumble them. Yeah, I'll rumble them. So it was a tall one. You know what I mean? Boom. They go in the cell, man. Man, that's my word. They go in the cell. All you hear is like, I was like, damn, like, and you can hear that. Like, they down there, so there's no way I can come watch the fight because his cell is the last cell. So me going to watch the fight is extra nosy. So I'm sitting at the table like everybody else, but everybody hear what's going on. You hear, I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? Somebody getting beat the hell up. So goddamn, next thing you know, goddamn white boy come out the jump. You know what I mean? White boy come out the jump. I'm like, damn, like white boy, maniac. Nah, nigga go in there. He rumble him. Yeah. Goddamn, long story short. Man, that man rumbled all 3 of the Crips. He rumbled all 3 of the Crips. I don't know what he did, but he rumbled all 3 of the Crips, man. After he rumbled the last dude, man, he caught his breath. And they was back there, man. And he just came out. He was like, here, y'all can have all that. He started giving them all his little paperwork, I guess, like the little literature of the Crips and all that. He started giving them all that. Hey, y'all can take that. He was like, I'm out. He was like, I'm out. He was like, I'm out. He was like, I'm about to go home. He was like, I go home April 17. I was going home March 17. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, so that's why they moved him over here. You know what I mean? So he is from Norfolk. You know what I mean? Now, it's too late in the game for me to be trying to, like, I'm holding the dude down and all that. That's a wrap, y'all. Like, I made it this far. Y'all already know how I carried it before I made it this far. If I made it this far, I'm not getting into a damn thing. You know what I mean? I'm not getting into nothing. So like, I just was like, I didn't give a shit if he was from Norfolk because the whole time that I was in there, it wasn't nobody from Norfolk. I promise y'all, it was like me. I was like the only person in there from Norfolk. You know what I mean? Everybody that I was talking to and kicking it with in that block, they wasn't from Norfolk. And that was like something new to me. You know what I mean? Because from Sussex to Lawrenceville, everywhere I went, it was Norfolk dudes. Now, I knew it was Norfolk dudes on Greensville, but just where I was at in that block, it was none. It was none. The building barely had something. Like, it wasn't a lot, man. So it was wild. It was wild to see that. But because Norfolk is always in the building. Like, ask anybody in Virginia. Norfolk is in the building. That's a lot. But for the most part, I'm done with all that trying to, like, I'm holding somebody down and I got his back and all that. Like, that's over with, man. That's a wrap for me. So I'm just kind of playing it out like, damn, that shit wild though. Like, I do want to say something to him because he is from the town. He's the first dude. So I seen that he quit the Crips. He quit, you know what I mean? They gave him his walking papers. He gave up his papers and they gave him the walking papers, man. He was done. So for the most part now bro just doing his bid, you know what I mean? It's like a week that went by. Maybe 2 weeks that went by. Now bro is doing his bid. I never even knew bro name yet, you know what I mean? So one day we was working out, you know what I mean? He pulled up and he asked me because I didn't give a shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I didn't. But he seen me. He was like, hey, you from Norfolk? I was like, yeah. He was like, damn, man. He was like, yeah, man, I'm from Norfolk too. I was like, where you from? He was like, I'm from Ocean View. You know what I mean? So he told me where he was from. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So that kind of explained how he got in the Crip thing because I heard the Crips was definitely deep as hell out Ocean View in Norfolk. So that explained all that. So we kicked it for a minute. He told me he been down 9 years, so he about to go home. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he was like, look, goddamn, he was like, man, he seen I had a tattoo, you know what I mean? He was like, you be getting tats. I'm like, yeah. He was like, look, I ain't even crank up yet. He was like, I haven't even cranked up yet, you know what I mean? But I'm about to crank up. I'm like, yo, what they call you, man? He was like, they call me Mouse. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. I was like, well, look, man. He was like, look, I'm gonna show you some of my jumps. So he whipped out his notebook and he started showing me his patterns, man. Like, bro was a beast. Bro was a beast. I'm talking about like all his work had looked nice. Everything he was showing me had looked nice. He definitely was somebody that can draw. And he said he did all his own tattoos, like that was on his front and his arms. He said he did them all himself. So me and him starting to kick it, you know what I mean? Like he was all right to kick it with, you know, it wasn't too much kick it, but we used to kick it slightly, you know what I mean? And he's telling me all this. So like I told y'all, when a tattoo man actually like is available like that, like it gets crazy. So he was like, that's the reason he didn't crank up yet, because he know we in the go home block. Once dudes find out he's a monster with tattoos, everybody gonna want tattoos. So he was like, yo, once I get all my stuff, you know what I mean, from the other building, he was like, look, I'm gonna crank up. He was like, you trying to go first? I was like, yeah. So I told him what I wanted. He did my first tattoo. Not my first tattoo, my last tattoo that I got before I came home. He did this jump, Cash Rules jump. He did this jump right here for me. You know what I mean? So when he did it, boom, he freaked it. Everybody was loving it. Everybody trying to get tats. You know what I mean? He back in action. So all he was doing in there was just doing tattoos. So like, I called him Mouse, you know what I mean? Dudes used to call him the tattoo man, you know what I mean? That's how I got in there. So like a month or two had went by. And he in there doing, like making good money. All he used to do is wake up, try to get some weed, smoke some weed, get him some tobacco, smoke him some tobacco, drink his coffee, work out. After that, somebody's always in his cell getting a tattoo, or he's in somebody else's cell doing the tattoo. That's all he started doing. So he started just doing good work. I'm talking about, he was a nice. You started seeing dudes from upstairs. They was coming to get tattoos, you know what I mean? Everybody was coming to get tattoos, like everybody. Like it was, I seen this man make probably like $600 in 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Because for a lot, like for a sleeve, I think he was charging dudes $100, you know what I mean? He was charging dudes $100 a sleeve. Sometimes whatever, you want like a cross or stuff like that, $50, and he wanted all his money sent. You know what I mean? He wanted all his money sent like that. Like I told y'all, when you got official dudes that do tattoos, that's how they usually do. So as time go on, me and him kicking it, you know what I mean? Like he was like, you want some more? I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I ain't getting too many. I was already, this side was already inked up. You know what I mean? I was like, I ain't getting too many tattoos like that. So I left it alone. So boom, bro in there doing what he usually do, tattoos, man. And like I said, you got so many people that's rocking with him coming through, and you know what I mean? Dudes is in line. Yo, you next on this day, you going Thursday, you going Friday. Like he used to get his bread. That's exactly what he used to do, man. So y'all know, because he was in the Crips, you know what I mean? It's like the Crips, they kind of was like trying to bogart him to do the jumps, you know what I mean? They like, oh, look, you know what I mean? You got to do me and my two homeboys, and we look, give us the deal, bro, for goddamn, you used to be goddamn, you know what I mean? Goddamn, white boy, goddamn, white boy Mouse ain't really feeling that idea. Like they trying to extort him out of tattoo just because he was a Crip. But for the most part, he kind of was ready to fight them again, you know what I mean? But he asked me, he hollered at me, he was like, look, he was like, yo, Weezy, let me holler at you. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, you remember that shit that happened when I first came in the block? I was like, yeah, he was fighting those psychos. He was like, yeah. He was like, look. He was like, man, I don't want to fight no more, man. He was like, I'm just trying to make some money and go home, man. He was like, man, but these dudes acting like they trying to extort me for tattoos. I'm like, yo, listen, bro, like, What you want me to tell you? You know what I mean? I'm about to go home too, bro. I go home a month before you, bro. He was like, yeah, I know. He was like, man, but I'm just like, should I do the tattoos, man? Just call it a day, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You could go fight those dudes, you know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? Everybody see you fight, bro. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Everybody see what's going on, bro. Everybody see you can rumble, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna be like trying to try you or nothing like that. But he was like, yo, it's 3 of them, no reason, man. I ain't trying, I fought all. He was like, this time I ain't gonna be one-on-one because I ain't a crip no more, you know what I mean? So I was like, bro, listen, bro. I was like, man, let's do the tattoos for him, bro. I was like, bro, you do that shit fast, bro. Let's give him a deal and just do it for him. He thought about it. He was like, damn, bro, appreciate that, man. I was like, yeah, bro. I said, cause look, bro, we about to go home, my nigga. Like, bro, we about to be out on the street, bro, in less than 8-9 months. I said, everything else is irrelevant. I said, man, somebody has to literally come spit on me or punch me in my damn face for me to get out of line right now, man. And I said, if anybody do get out of line, I said, I'm taking off on anybody and I'm going to the damn hole. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna let nobody kill me with no knife. Ain't none of that jumping. I said, well, if the child hall on the boulevard, I don't care where it's at. I got a year left. If anybody say anything crazy or do anything crazy to me, I'm taking off right then and there. And we going to the hole right then and there. We not going no sale. None of that shit. Like, it depends. Like, you gotta be smart when you short. You can't make it close to the finish line and just think you're gonna like just keep moving like a savage psycho when you at the finish line. That's not fair to your family that done the bid with you. That's not fair to people that's waiting for you to come home. That's not fair to your damn self. So I was using my brains real, like, I'm giving him advice, but I really wanted him to know, like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that gang shit. Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? You from the town, you know what I mean? But, bro, listen, bro, you know what I mean? You done tattoos for me and shit. Like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Make the right decision, bro. Do the tattoos on them dudes, bro. You about to go home, bro. What you want to make money or you want to do? So he was like, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, man. So boom, we did their tattoos. You know what I mean? Boom. Everything straight, you know what I mean? Did a good job on the jump. Goddamn, I remember this one dude came in the block. He dealt with goddamn tattoo, man. He dealt with Mouse. And he thought Mouse kind of had his words crooked on his name. He had like at the top of his arm right here on his wrist slightly. He had some words. I don't know if it was his mom name, who name was it, but he was saying that one of the words wasn't lined up right. The words were sweet as shit, so he's showing everybody like words, you know what I mean? So Mouse like, man, you tripping, man. You just wait till it heal. Mouse telling him just wait till it heal, man. You tripping, man. I don't do bad work. You know what I mean? So dude still want to snap, dude snapping. You know what I mean? Dude still snapping out on him. Mouse like, man, well, look, man, you're not getting no refunds. I tell everybody no refunds. Once I start, there's no refunds. I don't mess nobody up. My work is good. I'm going home to do this shit. Goddamn. Dude was like, man, you a fucking bum. Look at this shit, man. He was like, man, y'all tell me to deal with this fucking cracker. And goddamn, you know what I mean? Talking greasy, man. Like, I'm like, damn. So when he say that, goddamn, I look at Mouse. Mouse was like he didn't act too much black, but still though, the man just called him a cracker. You know what I mean? That was wild right there. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Mouse was like, Mouse went in his cell. Goddamn, dude sleep like almost by the back door, like in the second to the last cell on the bottom tip. Mouse was at the dead end by the window. It's another go to the door, the back door, the top. It's another row of cells that go that way. He slept kind of like the second to the last one. Goddamn, I look up, I see Mouse. Goddamn, Mouse got his shorts on him, no shirt on, and he walking towards dude jump. I'm like, damn, my homeboy, I look, they about to fight. I'm like, shh, Mouse went to the fucking hole. Mouse went up in that jump. Mouse was like, yo, look. Goddamn, bro, if you see a cracker, smack a cracker. Dude was like, what? Then you just seen dude kind of back up in his cell, and next thing you know, you just watch your motherfucker. Watch your motherfucker. Man, it's my word. Man, Mouse went in there and beat that man ass. I was like, oh. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I have seen white dudes kick ass, you know what I mean? But like, damn, like, Mouse was just like about to go home and still was on. You know what I mean? He went in there and beat dude ass. Boom, 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 boom. Another old head that run the classroom, not Doc, but another one. He down there. He used to do his little workout sometime in the evening. He see them fighting. He working up right by the dude's door where they fighting at. Old head went in that jump, broke that joint up, man. Y'all stop, man. Y'all gonna go to the hole, man. What y'all doing? Goddamn, motherfuckers, Mouse came out that jump. Yeah, you gonna watch your motherfucking mouth. Dude, get up, dude, lip bleeding. You know what I mean? You see the old head in there talking to the black dude. He's like, yo, you wrong. Why you call that man a cracker? You know what I mean? Boom, they get into it. Goddamn, old head pipe down. Yeah, at the end of the day, old head going home too. You know what I mean? So that shit was crazy. Like he took the loss. Dude took the loss, man. He said he messed his tattoo up. He took the loss. And when his tattoo healed, man, the letters didn't look messed up. So I didn't know what the hell bro was talking about, man. That shit was wild. So boom. I see goddamn Mouse. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, bro, you as a psycho, bro. He was like, no. He was like, man, Weezy, look, man. I just demand respect. He was like, only reason I did them tattoos on the Crips. He was like, because for real, man. He was like, they was mad at me because I never asked them, like, why the hell did y'all get into it that first day, bro? Like, what the hell you doing? You said it was wrong and this and that. He was like, man, they was mad. He said, bro, they was mad because I said I wanted out, man. He was like, I knew a dude, another white dude that was getting the drugs. He was like, they trying to extort the dude, and I told him I got the dude. So they messed my whole play up. He was like, for real, I was fed up with them on the street. I ain't want to mess with them no more on the street. So he was like, I told him I was done when he did that shit, man. He was like, they think this because I'm white. Like, I can't. He was like, man, I told him I was done. He was like, I told him I was done. So he was like, I went to the hole. So everybody was like, nah, you just can't be done like that. So he said, I just so happened to come in y'all block. His dudes in there that already knew what was going on. And that's how the fade happened and shit. So he was like, yo, man, he was like, for real, bro, I just demand respect, man. He was like, man, I did them tattooing them dudes, man, because I just felt like I owed them that. That was the last thing. You know what I mean? He was like, but for the most part, Weezy, man, like, I don't do nothing to nobody. I'm just trying to do my tax, man. I was like, you right, man. Just do your tax, bro. Like, just do your tax. That's all you do, man. But for the most part, man, Mouse, man, tattoo man was a psycho, man. Tattoo man gonna rumble your ass, man. Like, he gonna rumble you, man. And for real, Mouse, if you watching this, I ain't seen you yet, man. I know you somewhere out here doing tattoos, man. Was good, man. But goddamn, I'm like, damn, bro, wild as shit. So boom, I'll say a little bit more time go on, you know what I mean? Now they done start to move dudes in the block, you know what I mean? Dudes that left and went to the hole, now it's dudes coming in. The block changing up, dudes going home, you know what I mean? Block switching up a little bit. I'm still doing my regular routine, staying the hell out of the way. I got less than a year left now. So Mouse still doing his tattoos, you know what I mean? Now, the dudes that he moved in the block, one of the dudes that he moved in the block was this kind of big Richmond dude, man. He was kind of big, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he was one of those dudes that go outside and hit the weights. Now, Lawrenceville had free weights. They just had like a cage this size of this damn garage, and like 50 people got to squeeze in that shit. And I ain't used to like going in that junk because they lock you in. It's like, it's on the yard, but it's like you got to walk inside of it. It's not like a fence that got barbed wire, but it's a fence in a square. And the weights are in there, but it's like the size of this damn garage. Man, I ain't used to like going in there. I've been in there a couple times, but for the most part, I work out in the pod, man. Damn the weights. And like, you never know what can happen. Like, I just trying to be extra careful making it to the crib. So I never really hit the weights. But the dude they moved in from Richmond, he looked like he was hitting the weights the whole time on damn Greensville. He was kind of big. I ain't even gonna lie. He was like 6'1" and muscular. You know what I mean? Now, looks can be deceiving, but the man was big as hell. So as dudes coming in, you know, dudes getting the words like, yo, who do the tattoos? You know what I mean? So dudes are spreading the word like, yo, dude do tattoos, you know what I mean? The white dude do tattoos. Like, who? So I see him push, goddamn, he go holler at Mouse and shit. I see him and Mouse talking, Mouse standing by the microwave drinking a cup of coffee. And Mouse talking to him, and dude talking to him. Dude, you can see dude kind of pointing like right here. He like, yeah, because I'm trying to do this, you know what I mean? So, goddamn, as he talking, I'm walking laps from the homeboy. So they right there by the microwave. So we passing them every time we walking laps. So we walking. And as the second lap come around, I see dudes saying like, yeah, look, I'm trying to get my mom. Goddamn, I'm trying to get my mom right here. You know what I mean? Goddamn, she passed away. You know what I mean? Goddamn, while I was locked up and shit. So I'm trying to get my mom right here. So Mouse was like, all right. Just, you know, give me a picture, blah, blah, blah. So boom. He came to the cell and shit. I was like, boy, I see you got some new business. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah. Dude want to do a portrait. I thought about it right then and there. I'm like, damn, I ain't never get a portrait. I was like, bro, I ain't never seen you do a portrait. I just thought about that, bro. Like, you do a lot of good shit. I was like, you can do a portrait? He was like, yeah, I can do it all. Weezy, man. He was like, I do it all. He was like, I just ain't D. Like, portraits are expensive. And he was like, you know what I mean? Portraits are expensive. He was like, I'm about to charge him $300. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. You know what I mean? He was like, but it's going to be worth it, though. He going to be good. You know what I mean? Everything going to be straight. I'm like, bet. So, boom. Goddamn. He talking dude, you know what I mean? I seen dude give him a picture, you know what I mean? Dude give him a picture like this big, you know what I mean? Goddamn. I guess it was his mom on the picture. I see goddamn Mouse looking at the picture like, you know what I mean? Mouse took it in the cell. So I guess that night, Mouse drew the joint up, you know what I mean? So usually when it's a tattoo like that, or any tattoo basically, like the tattoo man would draw it up first, and then show you what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Because whatever that drawing is, they have a way of they'll shave your arm. Whatever part has hair on it, they'll shave that with a little razor. And then whatever he draw, with that picture that he drew, he'll put deodorant on your arm, like some cheap ass roll-on deodorant. He'll rub it like some clear shit. And then he'll put the pattern on your joint. And then he'll just hold it, like you gotta hold it for a second. You know what I mean? Wherever it's going at on your body, this is where it's going at on the dude body. So you gotta hold it for a second. And then when you move your hand, he'll get the paper and just peel it off slow. And when he peel it off slow, it'll be the pattern that he drew. And other than that, you just gotta be a good tattoo man to fill in, you know what I mean? Do your other shit, your little freestyle shit. So he was good at that. That's what bro was good at, man. Mouse was good at that shit. So Mouse got down, Paul that dude, he showing the picture. You know what I mean? Dude like, yeah. I see dude like, yeah, damn right. I want this nigga big as hell. That nigga be working out. That nigga be in the pod doing burpees. That nigga be, that nigga do a million of them shits. That's my word. He came in the pod on some crazy militant shit. That nigga was shirt off game. That nigga doing burpees in the pod. I'm like, that nigga a psychopath. That's all he talk about is working out and getting inked up. He like, yeah, he about to go home. So boom, he liked the picture that Mouse showed him. He loving it. Yeah, oh damn right. Boom, got down. 2 days go by. Next thing you know, he inside Mouse cell getting attacked. You know what I mean? I know this because dude always work out when we work out. You know what I mean? I don't see Mouse moving around. Mouse's cutters up. The stairs, they had like, under the stairs, they had like a bar in the pod. I don't know why that was in the pod. It was like a bar connected to the stairs, but it was a pull-up bar. So everybody will be under the stairs doing their pull-ups. Boom, leave, go do push-ups somewhere else, come back. And it'd be a line because it's a pull-up bar. I don't know how that pod, that was like the only pod I think had that. I don't know how they had that shit. There was a pull-up bar in that bitch. But bro cell is right there, so I know he doing the attack, you know what I mean? So that shit took a minute, you know what I mean? He was in there a minute. He was in there for a minute doing bro tattoo. He was in that joint a little second. So he in the joint doing the tattoo, you know what I mean? That shit probably took all day. Then he had to come back the next day, you know what I mean? Cause it was dude arm big as hell. Dude wasn't no little arm ass type of guy. He had a big ass arm. Goddamn, so he finished him up the next day. So after dude get the jump, you know what I mean? You know, our mirrors on Lawrenceville is like, it's hard to kind of look at your arm like this. You can, and you can go in the mirror, and they had certain mirrors. Like I started noticing, like, not on Sussex. Sussex just had blurry mirrors. You can buy these little plexi mirrors. Like, we never really seen our real face. I never seen my real face till I got to Lawrenceville. I ain't even gonna lie, because it ain't no mirrors in that bitch. When I got to Lawrenceville, dudes had like official mirrors like this big. They had a magnet on the back, and they would put it like on their bed, the top bunk bed. You can put it right there. Or you can put it on the mirror, the bootleg ass mirror, and you got a clear visual of you. You know what I mean? Now in Greensboro, they didn't have a lot of those things. They had the bootleg mirrors. So dude trying to look at the attack from his vision and from like a bootleg ass mirror that Mouse is holding up showing him. So he looking, he like, yeah, right. I mean, he come out and say, he like, damn right. Down right, goddamn. He pull up on his little Richmond homies and shit, you know what I mean? Talking to them. And then he's like, yo, let me see, bro. And he's showing them. And I can just see the dudes like, I seen one dude focus in like, he looking. He like, God damn, bro. I can't hear what he's saying, but I hear, God damn, bro. So he like, what? He like, I see one nigga talking to him. And he like, man, go ahead, man. So he's so mad because they going at his ass. The Richmond niggas, they laughing. Oh, shit, bro. What the hell? Goddamn, this is my word. That man ran upstairs. Oh, my God. That man got his door open. That man came out downstairs. He's like, man, look at the picture, man. You all tripping. So nigga put the picture beside his arm. I'm standing back there looking like, you know, I done seen it all in prison. I'm like, damn. Mouse done bit off more than he can chew with that damn portrait. I knew it. Now, portraits are hard. Portraits are hard, man. I'm telling y'all, man, like you got to go to a real tattoo artist to get a portrait. Some dudes in prison has accomplished that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying there's not no dudes in prison that can't do portraits, but you taking a risk. You taking a risk with it, man, because dudes don't have official equipment. They don't have official ink, and it's hard at the end of the day. Pause. So he went upstairs to get the picture. He got the picture right. This nigga's looking like, oh shit. So I know one of the rich niggas. So I'm like, damn. So now I'm like, damn, let me see what's going on. So I walk up. You know what I mean? Walk up and shit. Goddamn. Niggas like, yo, Weezy, hey, look. Hey, bro, tell me if I'm welling, bro. Tell me if I'm well. I'm like, what? He was like, man, don't that goddamn portrait, man, his mom look like Snoop Dogg, bro. I was like, oh my God. I was like, no. So I was like, let me see. And bro was like, he gave me a good look. He was like, you know, when niggas go like that, and that's that good look. Nigga was like, and I said, and I looked, his mom in the picture, because the picture's sitting on the table, his mom had like little braids, like the big kind of braids going back, like long joints. They look like dreads, but they not dreads, but they was the long braids going back. You know what I mean? She was kind of skinny in the face, and she wasn't ugly. His mom wasn't ugly. I'm not even gonna lie. R.I.P. to this bro mom too, man. Like, this is what happened. This is crazy, man. But I'm looking at the picture, and what bro messed up at, he messed up in the eyes. I see it. Because I can look at the portrait. He messed up in the eyes. He messed up a little bit in the nose, and he messed up on how skinny he made her face. Man, the more I looked at that damn tattoo on his arm, man, I promise y'all, man, she did. That look like Snoop Dogg. I was like, oh, I said, oh my God. I said, damn. I said, man, that's wild. So I ain't trying to be like, oh, like the Richmond niggas. Like, I'm more so like, in my mind, I'm saying all this, like, damn, man, she do look like Snoopy D-O double G in her damn face. Bro done got a tattoo, nigga look like Snoop Dogg with braids. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, this is in my head. Like, oh my God. But I'm like, damn, bro, it's all right, though. Like, it ain't. I said what you, he was like, I see, I can see. But niggas was like, yo, bro, one nigga went to the cell, came back with a decent mirror. He like, look. So he looking, he like, no, shorty, why he do her eyes like that? Now he like, damn, shorty, why he do her eyes like that? I'm like, oh, fuck. Boom, I get away from the scene. I'm like, damn. So I walk back there to let him know. He's still back there. He got his door, but I guess he getting his shit right, cleaning up. You know what I mean? I go back there. I say, yo, look, bro. I say, yo, the dude from Richmond, the big nigga that you just did his portrait of his mama. I said, man, niggas, his homeboy saying the goddamn portrait, the lady look like Snoop Dogg in the damn face. He was like, what? I was like, man, word. I was like, bro, shh. I said, man, look, bro, them niggas back there, dude, look like he getting mad. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck about that. Ain't no refunds. I ain't do no Snoop Dogg. I said, bro, listen, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know. Goddamn, he was like, all right, appreciate that, Weezy. So I slid, you know what I mean? Got 9 months left. I'm out of here. I got down, hit the goddamn. I got my ass on. You hear me? Like, I don't know what's about to go on. This man just did a portrait of fresh Big J. This J big. Man, the man got the man mama looking like Snoop Dogg in the face, man. Richmond niggas is weak. Man, them niggas is weak. Them niggas is on the floor dying. Niggas is like, oh. The more niggas coming to see it, they showing more niggas. They like, yo, look, calling anybody. Yo, look, who this person look like on this tattoo? So niggas looking like, who? He was like, man, guess. Niggas like, who? Like, oh, if you had to guess a rapper, who this person look like? Nigga was like, oh, Snoop. I was like, oh my God, man. Like, y'all don't understand like how serious that is, man. Like, this man just got a portrait of his deceased mother on his arm. And the portrait came out. His mom looked like Snoop Dogg in the damn face, man. I was like, that. I don't know how I react to that. You know what I mean? But you are rolling the dice getting a prison tattoo. You have to take that into consideration at the same time. You getting a prison tattoo. So boom. Dude get tired of getting rolled. He mad as a bitch. He like, that nigga sitting on the table. He was like, man, that nigga gotta give me my money back, Shaw. That nigga gotta give me my money back, Shaw. Nigga was like, damn. He was like, yo, that shit, wow. He got like 3 rich niggas in there with him. You know what I mean? Goddamn, boom. I see him push back there to Mouse cell. So goddamn Mouse come out, Mouse like this, they talking. You know what I mean? Dude like, yo, this, man, you shit, I need my money back, bro. This don't look like my mama. This don't look like my mama right here. So Mouse like, nah, ain't no refunds. Ain't no refund. He like, man, look at this fucking shit. You know what I mean? So he was like, man, he was like, look, matter of fact, he was like, yo, Weezy. Hey, I was like, fuck, why he call my name? I wasn't even nowhere by that shit. I'm watching that shit from afar. He like, yo, Weezy. I'm like, what's up? He like, yo, come around. I'm not about to get on the phone, bro. He was like, nah, come here. I'm like, damn. I walk over there. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, look, man. Who this portrait look like, bro? I'm like, man, he was like, dude, this look like my mom. That's point blank. Dude, this look like my mom. Goddamn, Mouse looking at me like, I'm like, man, I'm saying it's all right, right? But Like, I ain't gonna lie, Mouse. You could have done better, bro. Tap bro up some more, man. Get him right, man. Mouse was like, nah, hell no. Ain't no goddamn, I ain't getting up no goddamn refund. Hell no. He gonna have to pay for more work. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Weezy. I'm like, damn. So dude like, all right, dude peeled off. When he peeled off, I'm like, yo, bro, listen. He was like, man, god damn, Weezy, you want me to get it? I said, man, listen, bro. I said, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I said, man, that lady look like Snoop Dogg in the damn face, bro. I said, you messed up on the eyes, the nose, and the damn face slightly. I said, bro, she look like Snoop Dogg, bro. He was like, shh, man. Well, shit, it's too late now, bro. He was like, I thought I did a good job. I was like, you didn't, bro. I said, you didn't, bro. He was like, man, shh, I ain't giving that nigga no money back. He was like, I ain't giving him no money back. I was like, damn. I was like, bro, that's your decision, bro. You know what I mean? That's your decision. Goddamn. Boom. Big dude went to his cell. Big dude came back and put a thermal over his tattoo. He got a fresh tattoo, you know what I mean? That's a wound. So he put his thermal over that junk. Boom. Goddamn. He come back down the steps. Hey, let me holler at you, shawty. He called his homeboy. They talking. I'm on the phone now. I'm watching everything. Knows he's a bitch. About to go home. I got 8 months left. Nuts. Watching everything. I'm like a damn hour. But nothing like this. And my wife can see I was talking on the phone. I was like this. Just watching every damn thing. So look, bitch, you come down mad as a bitch. He come down mad as hell. He like, let me holler at you, shorty. Call his homeboy. They talking. Goddamn. I see goddamn white boy Mouse come out. Mouse come out, shit. Goddamn Mouse. Mouse on point. Goddamn nigga looking. Nigga like, yo, hey look, shorty, you gonna get my goddamn money back. Or we gonna fight. I don't fuck all that going on shit. Mouse was like, we can fight then. So dude is bigger than Mouse. Dude is bigger than Mouse. This is my word. Mouse was like, we can fight. I was like, Lord, this is how shit go down in prison, y'all. Like who do y'all think is wrong in his comments? Like, y'all let me know. Like, at the same time, yeah, he messed up on his tech, but you gambling with a dude that messed up on your tech. Should he give a refund? I think he should give some back. But at the same time, he has done good work, and he just ran across a bump in the road with the portrait. Like, maybe that was a hard face to draw. I don't know what the case was, but at the same time, I didn't want to have nothing to do with this shit. I'm letting y'all know that now. So, goddamn, dude was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about that going on shit. We can fight. That nigga Mouse was like, we can fight then. I don't care about fighting. We can fight. You know what I mean? So I see his homeboys pull up. I told my wife, I was like, shh. I'm like, let me call you back. She was like, for what? I'm like, look, man, I'm trying to defuse some shit. She was like, nah, stay out of that shit. You ain't got nothing to do with it. I was like, I know. I was like, well, look, I ain't gonna let them destroy white boy. It's a white boy here, man, from the town that did my tattoo. I was like, he all right. You know what I mean? She was like, look, don't get in that shit. I was like, all right, I got you. I hung up with a boom. I walk over there. I'm like, yo, look, man. I said, man, look, man, y'all making the pod hot as a bitch, y'all. I said, either y'all gonna fight or y'all not. I said, it's going to sale. And I said, look, y'all ain't banking them either, bro. You know what I mean? I'm praying in my head like the Richmond dudes be like, cool. Because they really didn't have to bank him. Dude, 6'1", 6'2", big as hell. That nigga look like Suge Knight slightly, man. They were big as a bitch. So I'm like, damn, y'all don't really have to bank. I'm like, yo, and y'all ain't banking him. You know what I mean? But I'm praying that they be like, so one of the other Richmond dudes like, nah, we ain't gonna bank him, but he gotta pay that money though. We gotta do something. You know what I mean? I said, well, they just gonna fight, bro. So he ain't get him no refund. He was like, well, they can fight. Dude was like, yeah, we can fight. You know what I mean? He was like, get your door open. You and Sel, you in the back cut, get your door open. You can get your door open. Goddamn, as they walking back there, the nigga Mouse start walking. As Mouse walking, the big nigga come behind him and he mushed him like a hard ass mush. Mouse got down. Boom, he hit the window. Mouse bounced off that damn window, y'all. This is my word. Mouse ran up on that dude. He was like, man, I never seen, like, I seen dudes fight, but this right here was like this was crazy right here, man. Mouse ran up on his ass. He bounced off the window. He was like, boom. He came back. He was like, bop, bop. He threw a 2-piece, and after the 2-piece, he was like, that nigga threw a kick, but the kick connected. It landed like right up, like it was close to his neck, but you heard it. He was like, bop, bop. That nigga threw that goddamn kick, and they squared off in the pot. Mouse was like, oh, you wanna sneak me, bitch? Oh, you wanna sneak me, bitch? Dude was like, nigga, you a bitch, you ain't gonna fix my shit. Mouse was like, bring your ass in the cell. Bring your ass in the cell. Man, they went in that damn cell. You heard, quit wrestling me. Quit trying to wrestle. Nah, nigga. Nigga, go to sleep, nigga. Go to sleep, nigga. That's when I walked in and looked. I was like, man, he was pounding Mouse ass. He was bigger than Mouse. Mouse can fight, and Mouse might have had a better chance on the outskirts fighting this man, but not inside the cell. He didn't have a chance. Man, that man goddamn had mouse ass. When I looked, he had his left arm like a mean chokehold, and he couldn't get out of it, almost on some Debo shit. And he was just coming. He won't pound him like Debo. Goddamn, he was hitting him like, boom. He had a chokehold. He was boom, boom, go to sleep, nigga. Boom, go to sleep, short. Boom, go to sleep, short. Boom, and he was hitting him. I was like, after the fourth hit, I was like, I did kind of like a goddamn. Remember when Paulie on Rocky goddamn scene? He was watching Mr. T fight, and he seen how he was knocking niggas out to the Paulie on the last hit. He hit that nigga that last. I was like. That shit scared me. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, yo, bro, come on, bro. That's enough, bro. He was like, no, he don't get my money. He hit one more time. He don't get my money. I said, damn. I said, all right, come on, bro. I said, all right, come on, bro. Dude said, nah, Weezy, let them fight. He said he gonna buck. I'm like, I thought about it, because I'm like, bro's supposed to get that bread back slightly, man. Like, you messed him up. You know what I mean? Right is right. We about to go home, bro. You gotta choose home over a lot of other shit, man. Your pride can't be in the way. Man, he beat the hell out of goddamn Mouse. He beat him almost to a bloody pulp. I ain't even gonna lie, beat the shit out of him. He went in there, he took his TV. He did all that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I stayed out of that shit, man, because Mouse should have gave that man his bread back. I was about to go to the crib, call me what you want. I couldn't get in that shit, man. Police came in that joint, when they did count and saw Mouse ass, man, all we seen was Mouse just walking out the damn pod, man. And Mouse was gone. I never seen Mouse again, man. Dude in the pod, the big dude, he never went to the hole. Mouse kept it a band. He didn't tell him, dude. But for the most part, man, goddamn, he was walking around with Snoop Dogg on his damn arm, man. It's bad because his mom was deceased, but Mouse messed that tattoo up, man. I promise y'all, man. The lady looked like Snoop Dogg on his arm, man. That shit was crazy, man. But dude left. Dude went home before me. Matter of fact, the big dude went home like January. I don't know what happened to Mouse. I thought I would see him again. I never saw Mouse again. He must have went to the real S3, which was the real go home party. And I guess he was out of there, man. I never seen him on the street either, man. But that's the end of the story, y'all. Y'all see how crazy it gets in the go home part, man. It's like it's never over. No matter where you at in prison, it's never over, man. That's why you must stay out the way. You must not go to a place that has never-ending drama. This is a place that has never-ending drama. Y'all think the streets has never-ending drama. Go to prison and get in there with a bunch of dudes, and you will see how never-ending drama never ends. That's how it goes down in there, man. So just stay out of prison and stay out of the way. Keep doing the right things out here, man. The streets and all that, that's not important no more, man. Your family and living legit is what's important, man. Make a transition in 2025. Y'all breaking the law and doing crime and going to jail looking lame as a bitch, especially the ones my age. That shit looking lame, man. Get it together out here, man. Period, man. And y'all already know the count, man. Stay out the way. But y'all already know what to do with this video, man. It's the Thursday banger. I need this one to go up, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to y'all. Let's get it. Let's go, man. But I see y'all again, man. You never know when you see me. I'm gonna see y'all again. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all be safe, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.